Hi, I'm Frank Duran at Boston Comic Con for Real Book Store and Batman, and we're excited to be sitting with Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Connor.
Hello.
Hello, that's Amanda Connor, and I'm Jimmy Palmiotti, just so you don't get it mixed up.
So how are you guys doing? How's Boston Comic Con treating you guys?
Fantastic so far.
Yeah, it's only been an hour, and it seems like it's going really well.
Yeah.
People are somewhat nice, you know. They don't smell that bad in Boston. A little
I can't
fishy.
smell anything anyway because I just got over being sick.
Yeah, I smell a little fishy smell. I don't know if is that something common down here?
It's
the
right
fish. All right.
It's okay.
I don't smell anything fishy.
I thought it was that guy over there, but I guess it's the river. All right.
So you guys are working on the super popular Harley Quinn. How did you guys approach Harley Quinn? Like, what was your idea going into Harley
It was actually, we had discussed it, and the important thing was she's supposed to be a villain in the DC universe, but in her mind, she's a hero. And that's how we make her a good guy.
Yeah, we look at it. We also wanted to, because Suicide was definitely covering Harley pretty well as far as the assassin and all that stuff. We wanted to make something a little lighter, more traditional Harley.
Like in Suicide Squad, she's all business, but this is like her day off.
Yeah, we didn't want to repeat what Suicide Squad is. We like the idea that you can get Harley in two different books. So we went for a lighter tone, a more fun tone, and also unexpected tone. So you never know what you're going to get with each issue. So
Yeah, I really love the idea of all the assassins. That was really fun. How long are you guys going to be on Harley Quinn? I mean, that's the ultimate question because we're so frightened to see you guys go.
I say we're on for as long as people buy it, and DC doesn't fire us, or they don't piss us off. So we're on it for a while.
Yeah, we can't piss them off, and they can't piss us off.
Yeah, so we have a mutual non-pissing off agreement with them.
And you just started G.I. Zombie this past month?
Yes.
Now, that's a very... Usually they have it's an old school idea. Now, why did you want to do G.I. Zombie?
You know, it was an idea Justin and I had that we thought would be fun, and actually we watched this thing on, while we were doing the book, they had this show on HBO called True Detective. And I said, you know, that's the tone actually we were looking for, like with that show. So it just, you know, we want to do something fun. It's not your typical zombie type of book. And DC gave us an idea. We own part of it, you know, so that's always a good thing, you know. So we figured we'd try it. You know, and people who read it like it. It's a tough book because they haven't really done much promotion for it or anything. But we're hoping to gain the audience that we at least can get a good year or two done on it.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Now, as a fan, I have to ask, when is my New 52 Abraham Lincoln and the Freedom Fighters coming? Because I loved your run on Abraham Lincoln and the Freedom Fighters.
It's Uncle Sam and the Freedom Fighters.
Sorry,
but the idea of Abe Lincoln,
came up with a good idea.
Abraham Lincoln and the Freedom Fighters, I kind of like that too. You know,
that's a really good idea.
We never heard that. They erased that because we might steal that. You know what? The last series didn't do too well, so we take it that when DC feels like they want to do it again, we'll be there waiting for them. But they look at numbers. You know, we're in a numbers business with comics, so if the numbers aren't there, the book goes away for a while and then it comes back again. So we just sit and wait.
Cool.
Yeah.
And do you guys have any future projects you are working on right now?
Well, Jimmy and I, along with that guy right over
Frank
there,
Thierry, writer Frank Thierry.
We have a creator-owned book coming up called Captain Brooklyn, which the only reason it's delayed is because I haven't finished it.
But one day.
Yes.
One day.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, to what you just said.
Yes, exactly.
All right, very cool. And is there anything you guys would like to plug before we get out?
If there's a dam somewhere leaking, would that be good to plug? What do you think? What would you like to plug? Salma Hayek.
I like to plug
to plug
up
Salma Hayek.
my
that work?
snotty nose right
Your
now. That
snotty
would be
nose?
nice to plug.
Yeah. I like Salma Hayek might be fun to plug. That's about it.
Thank you guys so much
All right,
for the
man.
interview.
Thank you.
I hope you guys have a great Boston Comic Con.
Thank
you.